Hey Taurus, it's Kayla's Tarot. Right, you guys, let's take a look at what's crack-a-lacking off in your love lives for the month of August. August 2019, Taurus. Taurus, August 2019, love Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. 5 card spread for Taurus. That's about right, you guys. Alright then, central issues, 5 card spreads. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This shows up either if you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to be in a relationship. Otherwise, this is you just being afraid to be on your own. The root of that, the 4 of Wands. We'll clarify that one. Recent past, the Knight of Swords. Could have rushed into something. Could have rushed in, also the tip. Crowning, 7 of Cups. Not really understanding what's real and what's fake. That's that deciphering, isn't it? Because if you think of the 7 of Cups in the Rider-Waite, some of the contents of the cup are the same colour of the background, and other contents are in colour. And it's like, what's real, what's fake, what's illusion? It's that not knowing what's coming towards you. It's the Magician. Manifestation. Let's clarify. I'm just going to throw clarification on this where I see fit. You guys can see what I'm throwing out. Something's worth the fight here, Taurus. It just may be the wrong time. Just checking one more over a few of these here. Oops. I'll take it, so that's how it flew out. Right, this central issue. Usually when I look at Temperance, it's being on the same page with somebody. Its feelings are mutual, whether you realise it or not. I've got a broken down union here with the Lovers in the reverse. And I say that because I've got the 3 of Swords here, so this is painful. For you, maybe for them as well. Like I say, feelings are mutual. This could be how you feel about each other being mutual. This could be the pain that you both feel being mutual. This is a broken, this was a connection. This was something really deep. And it's broken, what I'm seeing. I see you focus on, I mean, this is the reason why it's broken. So maybe, it could have been circumstantial. Because I have the 4 of Wands there. How can the 4 of Wands be the reason why something falls apart? Because it's such a positive card. Maybe that's why it's bad timing. It's because stability had to come first. Priorities and stability had to come first. Alright, not fair. Really not fair. And yeah, we have a broken heart here. And this tends to be a fresh wound, by the way. So the recent past. This was definitely rushing into something here. Definitely. It could have been, because the King of Swords is very honest. You could have been dealing with a Gemini or another air sign. I just see this as recognition, rushing in to get recognition or rushing in to give recognition. It's trying to reach out, isn't it? You could have been reaching out for attention from this person. and you may have been met with a very brutally harsh truth that was their truth. Like if you rush to reach out to somebody here, they may have shut you down in some way with the truth. I almost want to say, read between the lines. Maybe you did. I'm starting to wonder, though, if you put 2 and 2 together and came out with 7. Just saying. Because I've got 7 swords in reverse here, and it's usually an indication to say all is never what it seems. And don't forget, swords are about communication, what you say and what you don't say. With this crowning you, I don't feel like you think this person purposely did you wrong in any way. That's why this leads me to say this is more bittersweet rather than malicious in any way. Because you don't, it's not that they did anything wrong, it's circumstantial. And I feel like the 7 of Cups is just you trying to figure out why. It's that big question mark, isn't it, Taurus? Why? And the 10 of Wands, this is weighing heavy on you. It's that big why? I'm going to clarify this a bit further. Straighten your thoughts out because they're a little bit messy. Yeah, you need to lay some shit to rest. For now, at least. Because I see hope in the future. With whoever this is for you. I see hope in the future. You'll be able to manifest this at a later date. You will. You know, it's worth the fight, they're saying. The 5 of Swords is reversed, so it is worth it. You need to get out of your head for now and just recognise that it's a simple case of bad timing and there's not really much that you can do about that. This really genuinely is bad timing. If I didn't know any better, I'd say, you know, there's something circumstantial here which created a broken heart. Like I say, not that anyone did anything wrong, I just feel it's circumstantial. Someone put something first before that person, and now it's very bittersweet. At a time it probably should have been manifesting, it's not. And I feel like this is set back a little bit, but it had to be done. It had to, the 4 of Wands is in the upright, whatever priorities had to be put first had to be done. And I just feel like by the time you may have reached out to somebody here to try, I want to say, for some sort of attention, for a chat, for a talk, you know, maybe you've asked them for help with something, I'm not sure. Whatever it is, if you've tried to touch base with this person, I just feel like this person shut you down in a way. They may not have said that outright, but you felt their truth. And you accept that there's nothing wrong in this situation. It is circumstantial, but you still need to lay it to rest for now. It's very bitter now because of this broken heart. It's very bitter for now, but it won't be for longer. Taurus, it'll pass. It's temporary energy, it'll pass. It's a simple case of bad timing. This can pick up at a later date. I'm just going to throw you some romance angels. Look at that. Express your love. So let's go ahead and make the romantic gesture, Taurus. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I love that. This is just one of those situations where it's, you know, circumstantial, but it's not over. Joy. There you go. Joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I think this could be saying, look, it's worth picking up at a later date, and we do have, you know, what's coming towards you. This is what the energy that's coming towards you. You will want to reconcile yet again with this person. The advice that's come through, though, is to actually make the effort to do it. Laying issues to rest so that something can restart or get back on track here. That's really what this is. Laying issues to rest. Nobody's done anything wrong here, is what I'm saying. It's just circumstantial. But there, I mean, for the express your love card to come up and make the effort card, it's telling me if that's your advice, you must feel it. If that's your advice, you must feel it. And it's one of them, isn't it, where are you going to do this sooner rather than later? I don't just mean that, I mean healing. You know, ensuring that this Three of Swords heals itself so that it's not held against anybody that you really care about in the future. I do see a bit of a reconnection going on later on down the line when circumstances have settled. You know, whatever those personal, it's going to be different for each of you. It is. This is the advice. Whether you take it or not is up to you. Because I feel like if you wanted to walk away from this for good, you could. I just don't feel like you can. I don't feel like you want to, do you? I feel like there has been moments where you've wanted to do this, but the effort's been lacking. Maybe circumstances have stopped you actually feeling joyous about it in any way. And I suppose maybe Spirit's just coming through now to say, look, these circumstances are going to start dwindling. Or they are circumstances that you actually can do something about to make this work. There's a lot of hope this can be manifested. It's whether you want it to or not. I'll leave that there, Taurus, and I hope this helps some of you moving forward. If anyone's personal reading, feel free to email me. Otherwise, you guys, I wish you all the best for the month of August. Take care. Bye for now.